Hey there, YouTube. How's everybody doing out there today? Almost summer, almost summer. This weekend, Memorial Day will always be summer for me. I don't know what the calendar says, what the equinox is doing, what the school calendars say, but when I grew up, summertime began with Memorial Day and ended with Labor Day. I like to keep it simple, but today I want to share a creamy plant-based garlic dill sauce dressing with you. Another just kind of little impromptu recipe. I'm doing these more lately. I don't know why. I've just kind of got a itch lately, and I get in the kitchen. I'm like, I want something different today. I want something different on my salad, and I just start thinking, okay, I like this flavor. I want to do this flavor, and I literally build it piece by piece. I'll start off with a few ideas, and then I'll blend up. I'll see how it. I'll stick a finger in, see how it tastes. Maybe it could use this, blah, 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 blah. I go back in and I tweak until I have come up with something that I like. Once again, not all of these recipes are home runs. Not all of the recipes that I do are something that if you bought them in a recipe book that you're going to go, oh my God, that's amazing. Like I say, I just want to show you the point of, like, if you just get in the kitchen, you can feed yourself, and then you don't have to be a recipe scavenger going around the internet all the time asking every single person what's in that piece of food over there. Learn how to create recipes and you have total freedom in the kitchen. So with this one, I started with 2 cloves of garlic. I've got one cup of pumpkin seeds. I soaked them for a couple of minutes. People will always ask. A lot of times I'm in a hurry or I haven't prepped ahead of time. Not a big thing to me if I don't soak all my nuts and seeds, but go ahead. The juice of 1 lemon, dill. If you've watched any of my recipe videos before, you probably know my philosophy on dill. There's never too much dill. There's never too much basil. Herbs are something that I just never get enough of. 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 dates, a little dash of sea salt, and about 1.5 cups of, I think it was 1.5 cups, you might go to, no, 1.5 cups of water. And I blended that up. Now, as you might be noticing, there is a full cup of pumpkin seeds in there. So even for me, I like a wet salad dressing, but this amount, this that I'm giving you right here, the recipe for it, this is minimum of 2 servings for me. So I'm definitely cutting that in half, but it's probably 3. I'll probably get 3 uses out of this one. So just think splitting it in so you're getting about 1/3 of a cup of pumpkin seeds in each serving, or you're getting maybe 1/2 of a cup of pumpkin seeds in each serving, which is a little high on your fat for the day, but a lot of times, like if I eat something like this, like most of my overt fat comes in a recipe, like a salad dressing recipe. I don't eat a lot of other overt fat. Salad dressing recipes, almond butter, maybe a couple of times a week. But what I'm getting at here is, like, if I did use like half of that, being a little bit more fat than I would take in at one meal, I just don't need any more overt fat for the rest of the day. But with the fat, there's always kind of a balancing act. Like I'm not always like, okay, almost everything must always be a certain amount of fat in it. Eat something like this, I don't need any more overt fat for the day. Might even go a little lighter on the overt fat tomorrow, but don't be afraid of that fat. Just don't go nuts with it. But this is tasty. This is really tasty here. As always, like, I encourage you to, like, if you're a little bit more adept in the kitchen than I am, which is probably most of you out there, you might right off the bat go, ooh, I bet such and such would really be good in there. But don't overthink your ingredients. There's kind of like a fine line. I notice sometimes when I'll put recipes out, there'll be people that were like, ooh, I'd put some this, and this in there. And I'm like, oh yeah, I see, that'll work really well. And then there's other people that'll say, oh, and then I did one similar, and then I put this, and 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 this. And it just kind of gets too busy. Flavors overwhelm each other. So I'll leave you this one little tidbit too. If you're trying to come up with your own recipes, or if you're tweaking recipes of other people, always think reduce a little bit less. Like I've even gone back through recipes of mine from several years ago and see what I can take out of there. So anyhow, give this one a taste. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back to you probably tomorrow with another video for the week. So see you guys. Peace.